What up, YouTube? It's your guy T Swin. Today I'm going to talk about how I get loads, how I find loads for myself. This is what works for me. So, going right into it. I'm signed under two companies. One company, they call me with loads. They send text message. They send a load to me. They send the point of pickup and destination, and they ask me what my rate is. I tell them what I'll do the load for, and then they try to get the load. They call me back saying they won the load, and I confirm the rate that I agreed to do it on. They send me the pickup address, I go pick it up. The second company I'm signed up under, they use an app. And in that app, I open the app up, I put that I'm on duty or available, and then the app's using my GPS location and starts listing loads that are in my area. So I make a bid on those loads through the app. I can accept whatever the offer is. I can counter the offer or I can decline it. And then they take that information, my bid that I put in, and they try to get the load. I get the load, it will change within the app to that I'm hauling it, and then I'll get the pickup address, and it'll have all the information within that in that app. It'll have pickup destination, delivery destination, how many pieces it is, how much it weighs, what's the dimensions of it. And sometimes it may have a little notes in it, like extra things you have to do. You might have to print out a document to take with you just so you can have the load released to you. Okay. I also use load boards. I use that, truck stop. A lot of people say they've had hard times finding loads on there, but it all depends on where you're at. If you're in like where the freight lanes is really, really good, you can find some Sprinter van, cargo van loads. And sometimes you can find loads that are for bigger trucks, but they listed for a bigger truck, but they can fit in your vehicle. You maybe find some loads that are even for flatbeds, but they can fit in your vehicle. So it doesn't hurt to call. But you have to get on these load boards, you have to have your own authority. You have to have an MC number just to be able to access these load boards and talk to these brokers and negotiate these loads. So that's how I do that. And another thing I do with the load boards is that I take a look and I see what companies is consistently listing Sprinter van, cargo van, and box trucks loads. And then I go to those companies' web pages. I go to their web pages, I fill out a carrier packet, I call the dispatch, I ask questions. I ask them, do they have like a LTL or a Sprinter van department? Do they handle those loads? I try to create relationships, connections. And sometimes these companies, they have their own load boards within once you fill out the carrier packet. And then sometimes they'll be like, hey man, you cool dude, man, I got your information. This is the department for that, this is the extension. And you can call and say, hey, I'm available. Y'all got anything coming out? That's another way you can use them to find loads. And one thing about when you get loads for yourself under your own authority, you're not waiting to the end of the week to get paid. Because when you work for these other companies, a lot of times they pay on Fridays. Some companies even have quick pay where they'll pay you within 72 hours of you delivering the load. But when you haul a load for yourself, you haul that load, you do your invoice, your factoring company gets it, the money's in your account the next day. I like trying to find loads for myself while I'm out and about. But it helps to be signed these other companies because they're sending me loads and I have access to looking at load boards within that company. Let's see, there are some companies also you can sign on as a carrier but they require your authority to be 90 days or 6 months. And these companies are strictly for Sprinter vans and cargo vans and box trucks. And their load boards, that's all they show pretty much. And they have, you sign on as a carrier with them, you get approved, they give you a password and stuff like that so you can look at that, and you'll be getting notifications. You'll be getting emails all throughout the day. You'll get notifications all over your phone. And it's like their search is normally within a 300-mile radius. You can look in other places. You can set a filter to where you only see the loads that are close to your area, or you can see everything that's listed, And then you assign yourself to the load. You make a bid, you win the bid, you assign yourself to the load, and you do everything pretty much within that load. Within that app. And that's how, man. That's how I find my loads. That's my options on how. I'll be out on the road. I'll have 5 windows or 5 programs open on my phone. I'm looking through each one. I got the company calling me. I'm looking at the load boards within the one company I drive for, or the carrier companies I'm signed up on, signed as a carrier with, and that's how I do it. And that's how I find my loads. My best week, let's see, My best week it was lows all I got myself under my own MC. And that's the one I say when I grossed $4,500 that week. That was all under my own MC authority. Driving under as an own operator under the other companies, I think my best weeks have been like around 3,200, you know, and the lowest amount has been 1,050. But then again, you know, I'm still working the job. I'm doing part-time. I was expediting part-time. You know, after this week, man, I'll be in it full-time. You know what I'm saying? But, man, if you got any more questions, hit me up. But that's how I find my lows. That's what works for me. And it's been working good. To me, it's been working so good that I'm leaving my day job. So, like, subscribe, comment, share. Hit the like button, man. How did you got, T-Swin? I'm out.